on one side, the game quality will get continuously upgrade. On the other side, correspondingly, the higher requirements will be placed for the game device.
Daniel, welcome to the IFA Live podcast. Lovely to have you here. Just for everyone who might not know you, do you want to give a little introduction to yourself and what do you do?
I'm Daniel Wu from Innovation Lab under Interactive Entertainment Group within Tencent. In Innovation Lab, we explore hardware product concept, test out new ideas, and serve as a window between internet companies and hardware circles. For example, we work with gaming hardware brand like ROG and Logitech. I'm super happy to be here today.
It's lovely to welcome you to Berlin and IFA 2023. So I'm sure lots of people already know who Tencent are, but can you give us a little introduction into what it does and what people who might not have heard of it would know?
Tencent is an international entertainment company that we are offering the online platforms for people to collect and communicate openly. And we have business in social network, in gaming, and a bunch of other business lines.
Perfect. So it's that last one that I wanted to chat to you a little bit about today. So specifically gaming. So we've seen gaming, change a huge amount in the past 30 years from, all the way back from just kind of 2-bit style Pong games to the kind of huge online shooters we have today. How would you sum up the state of gaming? Where are we today?
The video game industry is thriving and constantly evolving. Over the past 5 years, in particular, the industry has experienced a significant expansion as users worldwide play all types of games across various platforms. So it's really exciting. And recently, we observed 2 observations. And in terms of the game revenue and player structure, the mobile gaming trends continue. So according to Newzoo, mobile games account for about 50% of revenue and 80% of players. So mobile games is playing an increasingly important role in the gaming market.
Do you think that's going to grow? Do you think we'll see more mobile gamers, or do you think we're now kind of at the peak that it's going to remain at that 80% figure that you were talking there?
I think it's going to keep growing. And another observation related to this is in recent 2 years, a large number of handhelds has entered the market. So
you mean handhelds like obviously Nintendo Switch, the Steam Deck? Are you thinking of are there any other examples that you can think of?
Yes, what you mentioned is correct. Like we've seen many classic and great handhelds in the past, like Game Boy back in the 1989, PSP in 2004.
Love both of them.
Great. Recently, the Switch was launched in 2017 with a distinctive game experience, which attracts a lot of players. So we see a clear need that many gamers, they want to play AAA games on a portable device.
So where do you think the portable devices are going? So obviously Nintendo made a very interesting move where, instead of going for pure power, they kind of moved into this, less powerful, more entertaining, I guess you could say, family-friendly style games. Do you think that's the route that handheld gaming is going to go? Or do you think it might be, more on the Steam Deck side, just trying to get the exact same experience you'd have on a television to a handheld device?
The gameplay is slightly different. So one is like family-friendly kind of games, and there is another need for AAA game experience. And during the past period, and sometimes there is challenge on the hardware, like the performance-wise. But thanks to the technology advancement in the latest few years, the technologies either on the chip performance or cloud gaming have made it possible to achieve the goals
Are there any handhelds you're excited about seeing, or any like kind of hidden gems that you've been thinking about?
Yeah, there are like types of handhelds. One is PC handhelds like Steam Deck you mentioned, ROG Ally, and Legend Go. And there is another type of handhelds, which is cloud gaming handhelds based on Android, like Logitech G Cloud. And both handhelds can bring joyful gaming experience for the gamers. I would love to see both.
Yeah. So in terms of cloud, the cloud gaming handhelds that you're talking about, for people who might not know at home, how do they work? How do they differ from, like a Nintendo Switch or Steam Deck?
The cloud gaming is based on the central calculation in the clouds, which allows the data and the results to be calculated or operated in the clouds and finally transmitted back to your personal devices. And there are two advantages for this. One is that it lowers dramatically the computing threshold of your personal device. Two, and this actually enables the gaming experience to be continuously upgraded without being limited by your personal device. For example, you don't need to have to wait for the download times or installation times because you don't have to store it on the hard drive.
But I guess in that situation, then you need a very good network at home, either Wi-Fi or maybe 5 or one day 6G to make it work.
You do need internet connections, but so far we think the family's regular stable Wi-Fi connection will do the work.
And to kind of polish up the conversation a little bit, where do you think the future of gaming is going to go? If you had to put a bet on 10, 20 years' time, how do you think we're all going to be playing games?
In the future, we imagine video games will be bigger, more immersive, connecting more players around the world. So on one side, the game quality will get continuously upgrade. On the other side, correspondingly, the higher requirements will be placed for the game device. So the device needs to catch up with the game development, presenting the best sound graphic quality for the players. And that's tough work and needs technology, needs lots of innovation. And we see great potentials in cloud gaming, which will dramatically lower down the computing threshold for your local device. So
maybe 10, 15 years in the future, we'll be playing the latest high intense spec heavy game just on a little handheld device rather than needing like a big TV.
Yes, and more than that, we look forward so much to the native cloud games. When that comes out, it will bring more possibilities and even unlock the creativity for the whole gaming industry.
And I guess with those big cloud games as well, we could have thousands and thousands of people kind of playing the one game together rather than 100 or so that we can really get like working together today.
Exactly.
Oh man, I cannot wait to play those sorts of games, Daniel. Thank you very much for joining us today, and enjoy your trip in Berlin and the rest of IFA 2023.
Thank you.